call a 1 minute out. I want to talk to you about drawing your pistol when you're carrying it in a concealed carry position and you've got an overgarment. So whether it's, a jacket, you have a suit, whatever it may be, it's just colder out and, you've got your button up sitting over your t-shirt, as I have here. The main points and the main things that we need to do and practice when we're at the range is clearing that garment and then getting a clean draw on our pistol when we present it. So in this situation, I've just got my button up that's covering over my outside the waistband. This is my C&G outside the waistband holster with my Walther PDP. And then I even have a universal mag holder here from C&G, and I'm carrying a spare magazine up front. So with this, my cover garment covers everything perfectly so nobody can see. I'm not printing. Now, when I want to draw this, the main thing is get that garment out of the way. I like to make sure that I over-exaggerate clearing it. So for this, I want to draw with my primary hand, and I've got to clear that garment with my primary hand also. So as I come through, I'm just going to cup my garment. As I come in, I'm going to sweep it away and ensure that I come all the way towards my back. And then I like to sort of use the back side of my arm, my bicep, that will help pin that garment out of the way as my hand comes forward. The draw for everything is going to be the same. I want to ensure that I get a good high grip, good high purchase on the pistol. When I come up, I want to make sure that I come straight up with the pistol out of the holster, because that's the way the holster is sitting on me. And then I bring that pistol right into my workspace, my ready position, to then complete my grip. All right, so we want to take reference point for me is my fingers coming up into the trigger guard. I wrap my fingers around. I use that meaty portion of my hand on that open space of the pistol. Get a good grip. Again, I'm gripping, most of my grip, all of my grip, it really is with this hand. My support hand, or my trigger hand, is just holding the pistol. That's all it's doing, right? That way it keeps my trigger finger nice and relaxed, and I'm not pushing the pistol off target as I squeeze the trigger. But I come in here, I complete my grip, and then I'm going to push that pistol out onto target, start prepping my trigger, and level my sights, right? So we go through it again. Our garments are covering everything. I want to ensure I over-exaggerate clearing so that I don't hang anything up, kind of pin it with my arm, get a good grip on the pistol, good high purchase, straight up, come into my workspace to complete my grip, pick up my front sight, start pushing the pistol out towards the threat, prep the trigger, line up my sights, and I'm ready to shoot as soon as I get to that near full extension position. All right, let's go ahead and go through that and see what it looks like at speed. All right, again, we want to ensure that we over-exaggerate that clearing of our garment to get to our pistol so we don't hang anything up. And just another little tidbit that I have seen is there are some garments out there, or you can do it yourself, where there's been a tiny bit of extra weight put into the bottom of that garment. So one, it hangs nicely over to the front side or over your pistol, so that helps to keep it down so it doesn't blow in the wind or show that you're carrying a pistol, but also gives you that little extra bit of weight once you push that to the back so it sweeps away and clears. All right, but we want to go ahead and clear. All right, try to pin it with our arm, get a good high purchase, bring that pistol up. Okay, present, front sight, start prepping the trigger, push the pistol out to target near extension, engage the threat. All right, once we've engaged and eliminated that threat, finger comes off the trigger, we come back into our workspace, then I can look and holster. All right, we want to also ensure whatever that garment is that was over it, and this is why I like to stress look and holster. We've eliminated whatever the threat is, so I can take my eyes off because I'm getting ready to holster. If there were still threats out there, I wouldn't be holstering my pistol, right? So now we can just ensure that we send that home and everything is good to go, because I have seen it where there's little catches or even a button or something may happen where it gets near that pistol, and then as you go to push that pistol back into the holster, you're not looking, that garment gets inside the trigger well and could actually engage and shoot, and you have an accidental discharge, which you absolutely know that you do not want. So always take that time when we reholster to look, make sure everything's clear, and reholster. All right, so again. All right, there you have it. Ensure that you clear that garment, over-exaggerate it, get that pistol out, get it into the fight, and then be aware of what your pistol's doing so that you know when you have a malfunction or you need to go ahead and execute a mag change. And that's where My universal C&G mag holder came into play, was right there. I was ready to do that mag change, get right back into the fight.